Hey y'all, as my cousin in Baltimore would say, listen, I decided to do a get unready with me, as people would say, because today I went to brunch after church with some fabulous friends. And so I was like, let me put my makeup on in the car. So I put it on in the car after service because I don't be trying to wear makeup to church for real. Because you never know how the Lord is going to move that day. And if you're going to be crying and snotting and in the floor or whatever, getting healed and delivered and set free, or words of knowledge and revelation is gonna come from you, just don't know. So I put my makeup on in the car after service, and now I'm taking it off. So I wanted to do a little chat. And I'm using the Makeup Melting Micellar Cleansing Milk from Neutrogena. I really like it. Apparently it's really good for sensitive skin. My skin is not sensitive, but this is helpful for me. So I'm letting this break down some of the makeup and rinse it off now. But I was talking to some friends yesterday. You might know that I'm on a podcast team. I had to drop the link in the description because I'm on this podcast team called the Crave Podcast. It's an acronym. Now I'm going with my glow in a bottle foaming sea moss facial wash from Labella Vibes. I love this stuff. And on the podcast team, we decided to do our vision boards because we had been talking about doing vision boards, and we just never set like a time to actually do it. And so we talked about doing it finally yesterday, which was April 1st. Not sure when I'm going to post this video, but whenever you see it, you'll know that we did these on April 1st. And it dawned on me while we were working on these that it's already April, y'all. Like, it's already April. And God willing, we'll have 8 months left in the year. At the same time, it's not too late to try to meet these goals and do the things that the Lord has called us to do. So I rinsed that off. But we were like, listen, God willing, we will be able to see the last 8 months of the year and be able to do some of these things that God has called us to do, right? So we decided to write the vision and make it plain. Well, I think a couple of the ladies actually wrote their list. They wrote them down, but I did mine as actual graphics. And so it was so refreshing, I feel like, to get that done in a group setting. Now I'm gonna go in with this, I don't know, my phone is not focusing. This alcohol-free toner from Neutrogena. Because I have really dry skin, so I wanted to get the alcohol-free toner. And I want to make sure that I get all of this makeup and stuff off of my skin and out of my skin. But anyway, so I did mine on Canva because I wasn't about to be like cutting out stuff from magazines and putting it on the poster board. That just was not me. And so I did mine on Canva and I set it up for phone wallpaper. I love Canva. Have y'all used Canva? And so now that I have this saved as my screensaver, well, it's my lock screen wallpaper. I love it because every time now I get ready to turn on my phone, I'm reminded of the goals and stuff I set up. Yeah, I did not take off this makeup good. Oh my goodness. I should have used this other stuff too for like a third step. But anyway, we're gonna have to get it with the toner, I guess. But anywho, so some of my goals included I want to finish reading the Old Testament, and I'm gonna have to go in with this Noxzema Ultimate Clear Daily Deep Pore Cleanser too. Because I usually use like a makeup remover wipe. It's like the third step before I even do a lot of the other stuff, but I was trying to see if I could get away without it. But I don't know, for whatever reason today that's not working. But anyway, my goals include finally finishing the Old Testament because I read lots of parts of the Old Testament, like whole books of the Old Testament, but never actually finished the whole thing. So I want to finish doing that. I want to do some writing projects this year. I want to host some gigs. I want to finish planning the rest of this family reunion for this year. I just got like all types of goals. Another one of my goals is related to celebrating some of the seasoned saints in my life and not forgetting about them. So once a month, I want to do something special for them. All right, so let's try this again. Okay, much better. Less and less. This is better. I was trying to get all the makeup off because I'm trying to make sure I don't clog my pores or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to wear makeup to try to even out your complexion and then like have your skin clogged because you didn't take the makeup off right. So those are some of my goals for this year. I have a whole list of things and having the graphics there so that I can make sure that I'm lifting those things up to the Lord in prayer and remembering those things so that when I don't feel like doing nothing, I feel like being lazy, that it helps me to refocus has been so helpful so far. And so one last goal that I'll share that was on there included like working out more. The last thing I'm gonna do right now, because I might have to do this again if I work out today, but this glow in a bottle by La Bella Vibes, oh my goodness, it smells so good and it's so hydrating. So I've been working out, but I do like bare minimum. By bare minimum, I mean like enough so that my doctor can't be like, you ain't doing nothing. So typically I'll work out like once a week, which is of course not enough for optimal health. So I want to do more. So I'm also doing a 50-mile challenge this month with the American Heart Association. Because did you know Black women are really at risk of things like heart disease and stroke when it comes to those things? And, of course, your heart health is very important, and working out, even like 30 minutes of walking 5 times a week is really, really beneficial. So I want to, do that to get my 50 miles in. But I don't know if I'm going to be getting 5 times a week. I might get more like 3 or 4. But yeah. And also, y'all see me breaking out up here? I think it's a result of the week that I have had. And my skin is starting to come out on my skin. But we're going to get that together in the name of Jesus. But anyway, comment below some of your goals that you have because I'm curious to hear. Now, what are your goals for 2023? What things are you taking before the throne of grace?